My name is Arnie Knapp, and I'm an entertainer coach operator as opposed to a bus driver. And I drive a variety of different stars. Some of the bigger names: Britney Spears, NSYNC, Tim McGraw, Faith Hill, Justin Bieber, Leonard Skinner, one of my favorite. I like the 70s stuff, the Doobie Brothers, Phil Lesh, Grateful Dead. A lot of different bands over the years. I prefer 70s rock and roll. It's easier to haul those guys around. They've been there, they've done that. They're not into party mode. They play the music because they like to, and it's a fairly easy gig compared to the up-and-coming new starts. They want to be vampires, stay up all night and party, and fall asleep when the sun comes up. So that's a little bit tougher. Talking about rock and roll, guys can really get trashed, and I've seen it over the years. There was one time I went to go get fuel. I thought everybody was out of the bus and was at the hotel. And I went down to get some fuel, and I thought I saw the bus kind of move just a little bit, and I thought, well, that's strange. I thought everybody was off. And so anyway, while I'm getting fuel, I climb back on the coach, and I look in all the bunks in the bed area, and nobody's on there. But as I'm coming back towards the front door, I noticed a groan from the bathroom. And I knocked on the door, and I said, anybody in there? And I heard, oh, help me, I think I'm dying. And I thought, oh, crap. So I opened the door, and there was the lead singer was on the floor. He had soiled himself, he had thrown up in the toilet, and he had pissed himself. All he's wearing was tube socks, and his boxers were down around his ankles. And it looked like helter-skelter in that bathroom. Well, being a nurse, I mean, that's what I was trained to do. That's what I went to college for, and I still am an active, licensed professional nurse. I went in there, I cleaned him up, and I said, man, this is not my job to do this. And he says, Arnie, please don't tell the other guys what's going on. I said, man, I won't tell them. But I said, you can't be doing this anymore. Well, I got him back to the hotel. Later that night, they had a show, and when I saw him an hour or two later, he looked like $1 million. I don't know what he took, but he certainly wasn't in any pain. Went on to do their show that night up there in the Northeast. It was north of New York. And after the last song was sung, we have a police escort coming out, and boys walked on the bus, and here the lead singer's got a bottle of Jack Daniels in one hand and a baggie of blow in the other. And I thought, just a few hours ago, this guy acted like he was dying. But anyway, that's kind of way out there, and that's what I've experienced some of those over the years. Heading out to Hollywood, and we need to make sure we have all of our documents here and how many miles we travel. We should be putting down about a little over 16,000 miles on this trip, all before Christmas. My biggest sacrifice is being away from my family for so many days out of the year. And when I say so many days out of the year, there's no band out there, period, that tours more than I do. I'm out over 300 days a year. I have been for over 2 decades. And so that meant a lot of missed school activities, a lot of dance recitals, a lot of choir, Christmas programs, and obviously being away from the kids and my wife. That's the toughest part. And especially being away when the kids get sick, or if my wife gets sick and I'm out on the road. And that's my biggest worry. That's been the biggest drawback about this whole gig. I see myself doing this at this level not more than another 2 years. I think I will do it part-time, but I will pick and choose. And instead of being out 300 plus days a year, I plan on not being out more than maybe 100, 110 days maximum per year. And staying home, going back into nursing part-time, and spoiling the hell out of my wife. She's earned it, and she deserves it.